Adeline, tell us about your day, man. Just punched through some matches, made the finals again.
Yeah, it feels good. I haven't done a tournament in a while, and it feels like my wheels are turning. It feels like I am able to score points and fire away and understand where people are moving and be a step ahead of them, and I haven't felt that in a while, so it's good to feel that.
All year we've seen pretty rapid improvement week after week after week. Is that how it's been feeling for you even since Final X?
Yes, it has, and I had some setbacks in between nationals and trials. I got sick, and there was just like little bumps in the road. Life happens to everybody, and I didn't know if I was still going to be able to replicate those gains week after week, and it's been great to just feel those gains week after week and be able to be in positions where I can score and do well.
How closely did this replicate a world championship feel?
You know, we do the best we can. It's not on a raised mat, so it definitely feels a little bit more like home. But the preparation felt the same. Like leading up to it, we have my coach here. We made sure to dial in what the plan looks like. We did our checkpoints, you know, at the same times that we would in Serbia. And so from the process standpoint, it was very similar. It's just so hard to replicate that energy and emotion that happens on competition day. But we did the best we could, you know. I was in here and I got a little frustrated because Greco was in here when we showed up. And I was like, you know what? This is the same frustration I feel when we're at World Championships and there's a bunch of people on my mat and I'm like, I'm trying to take a nap. Like, let me get here and warm up. Let me use my space. So it was good to have that energy and people here, and thankful that we have enough people to at least make this possible because we ran a full tournament today.
So you got another day of wrestling. You're going to have the same kind of system like you would when you get in the World Finals in a few weeks?
Yeah, a little bit different, just because I'm going to have my babies at the World Championships, and so I don't currently have my babies here for this week of training,
right.
So I'm going to go borrow a baby. One of my friends has a newborn, and I'm going to go snuggle that little baby for a little bit just to kind of feel what those emotions will feel like, see if that changes my energy, to see if I do need to stay away from the babies for that day, and just make sure that I'm primed and ready and angry enough to go out there and fight at the end of the day and just kind of play with how that adjustment is. And I think that's just a new thing I have to try out before we show up at World Championships, and I'm wanting to play with my babies for 5 hours and then all of a sudden like exhausted, or realizing that I just need to have a little bit more focus and dial in, or if that distraction will be a blessing and just be able to disconnect and enjoy the love and just some perspective in that moment of snuggling someone that loves you no matter if you win or lose that match.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking that you've been to World Finals and won it a bunch, and this is going to be different.
It will, and my babies are going to be in their little singlets, so hopefully we'll all be able to go on the mat and wave and be excited. But number 7 definitely feels like it's close and it's tangible, which is an amazing feeling.
That is a great number, isn't it?
Yeah.
Were your parents here?
My dad was able to make it down. Yeah, he bought a new car. He just retired and bought himself a car, so it was really fun. I hadn't been able to see it yet, so he drove it down and was able to make it for half the matches, and it was nice to have familiar faces in the crowd. I have a couple people who are going to be at World Championships. I think I had 3 of them here today that are going to be there cheering, holding the babies, making sure everybody's doing well, and going to have a crowd behind me headed for the 7th title.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, finals. Qualified the weight.